What's up guys, Bua Davis here. Today we will talk about how you can easily pick up some items and how to make scoring system. Now I have seen lots of tutorials in past when I was learning Unity about those kind of systems, and some of them were really overcomplicated and confusing, especially when I was beginner. So I decided to make one new video about it and make it as beginner friendly as possible. So now without further ado, let's get started. First of all, in order to pick up something, we need something in our scene. Right now, we only have our player, platform, and we don't have any item. So I will use this Pixel Adventure pack, and it has some fruits. I will use cherries, but if you have any coins or some other item, feel free to use them because the process will be completely same. So my cherries are animated ones, and if you will use these specific cherries, just make sure to change pixels per unit to 24. Originally it has 100, so just type 24 and apply, and you're ready to go. Now let's drag these cherries in our scene. This window will pop up because it has animations. Just call it something and you're ready to go. Now we have cherries and we should add box collider or some other collider. Otherwise we won't be able to collect it. So I will add box collider 2D. This collider is a little big, so I will resize. You don't need to be precise, super precise, but it's just good practice. And don't forget to check each trigger, otherwise we won't be able to pick up our cherries. Amazing, our cherry is ready. Let's duplicate a few times and let's okay, 4 cherries will be enough. Also we need visual representation, and that's why our UI should come in our scene. Now I already has this canvas because I created this health system, but if you don't have canvas or any UI yet, you can click on the empty space in the hierarchy with the right mouse button and UI image. I will do this in my canvas, so I will click on canvas, UI, image, and let's call it score image. Great. Also, I need text, and I will click the score image, UI, text. I will use old text. You can use this new text mesh pro, but it doesn't really matter. This old one will do its job as well. This is our visual representation right now. It doesn't look good at all, so let's make it prettier. First of all, click on the score image and you will see in the inspector panel the source image, which is none. Right now it's empty. So we can drag one of our cherries there in this spot, and now we have cherry. Amazing. But our cherry is stuck in the middle, so let's see where it is right now. Okay, here it is. We can drag our score image to the left side to our scoring system right here. Okay, it looks good, and just make sure to drag this text little bit here. Also, we can make our text bigger. In our text, let's type X00, make font size 20, and change color to white. And let's see how it looks. It looks fine. So way it will work when we collect our coins, or in our case, our fruits. These numbers will change, and Unity will automatically calculate those scoring. Amazing. For it, we obviously need to script and code some lines, but don't worry, it will be very simple and easy. Just go in your project window, project panel, and create new C# script. I already have empty script. I named it score manager, so you can also name it score manager. Just attach it to your player. Just drag and drop it to your player, and it should be here. Now I don't need it anymore because I already have it. And open your score manager script. Now we need two variables, but first of all we should go here at the top and type using Unity Engine .ui, because we are working with UI elements and otherwise we can't access some specific objects like text. And now we are ready to go. We can say here public text because we need reference to our text. Now let's call it my score text. Okay, great. And we also need one private int. So int score num, which will be our score number. Okay, in the start, when we start playing, start our level, we need our score number, so score num, to be 0. And we need our score text to be equal. We can say like x plus our score num. And we can save this. Now what we have done, our score num will be 0 when we start playing, and this my score text is for our text for this component, and it will be x and plus our score number, which will be 0 at this point. And if we start playing right now, you see x and 0 here, x and 0 0. Okay, great. Now let's go back in Unity. You will have this red error right here because we forgot to assign my score text here in the project. It's not a big problem. We will do it. Let's do it right now, actually. And just select your player where your script is. Find your score manager text, and in score text, which is none right now, drag your text. Okay. Now if you start playing game, everything should be fine, no red lines. Great, we have x0. Amazing, we are ready to go. But we need actual code, some logic to collect our coins right now. And the simplest way will be to tag our items which we want to pick up. And let's make tags for them. Click on one of them, and in the inspector panel you can click on the add tag, and let's name it coin. Simple way. Save. Click it again and change tag to coin. You should do it to every item that you want to pick up. So I will make those 4 cherries tag coin. Okay, now let's go back in Unity and make some codes. We don't need this update method, so I will delete, but what we need is onTriggerEnter. Now you have seen onTriggerEnter if you have watched my previous videos. We are using this onTriggerEnter a lot. That's why I'm always saying it's very useful to know how you can use this onTriggerEnter. Basically, this function allows us to write some logic when we collide with something. And since our cherries has collider, box collider, and also has tag, we can use those components and say that if our collision because it's just standard name here, so if collision dot tag double equal sign, and it should be coin because we make our tag coins. I hope you remember our cherries are tagged as a coin. And if it's so if we collide with something with a tag of coin, we need our score number to increase. So we can say score num plus plus. It's same as score num plus equals 1. So you can use both. So but I will use just score num plus plus. Also, when we pick up our cherry need to disappear. So let's say destroy the standard collision name, and we need to destroy game object which we collide with. And also we need to change our text. We need our text to become my score text dot text. We need text component should become again x plus score num. This way our score num will change. This x just will stay as an x. We can say here our score or something like that if you want, but since we are using image of cherries already right here, we don't need to do it, but if you want, you can, of course. And our script is ready. I hope this simple script you will understand, but if you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask me in the comments down below, and let's save this script, go back in Unity, and I think we are ready to go. So let's press play and see what happens. We have the X coins, X items, X cherries right now, but we are collecting our cherries, and as you see it changing and it becomes 4. If you stop playing and start again, you will see that your number is 0 again. Now if you want to save this score number, for example, if you have 4 and stop playing and you want your score number don't to change and be saved, you can use player prefs and some advanced system, and we will talk about them little later in another video, but this is great way to kickstart with your levels and with your game and make the scoring system really easy and fast. I hope you enjoyed it, so thanks for watching, and if you like my content, please like, subscribe and ring the notification bell not to miss any new upcoming videos. See